Okay, so get ready because we are diving deep into the world of K-dramas.
Ooh.
And specifically, we are diving into bromances.
Yes.
But not just like the haha funny guys hanging out.
Right.
These are like next level bromances,
Yeah.
Like where the bromance really adds to the
So,
story.
yeah, it's a part of the story.
So you guys sent in a bunch of really, really good ones.
Oh, good.
Really excited to dig into these.
Yeah.
So first up, we have Kill Me, Heal Me.
Okay.
I feel like everyone's seen this one.
Classic.
If you haven't, it's about dissociative identity disorder.
Heavy topic.
Yeah, it's a very serious, like, heavy topic.
Yeah.
But there's this, like, really beautiful bromance within it. And it's not like, it's not romance.
Right.
Which I think is really cool.
It's very interesting how they did that, right?
Yeah.
Because you have Yosub, who's like this childlike personality, and he's seeking comfort, and he finds it in the female lead's brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's so sweet.
It's like such a good bromance.
It is.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Goblin. You sent this one in, and I was like,
Oh, I love this one.
yes.
It's so good.
Okay, so we have a goblin. We have the Grim Reaper.
An immortal goblin.
Yeah. This is not your typical.
Right. Like, how do you even start with that?
Yeah.
Like, hey, by the way, I'm the Grim Reaper. Nice to meet you,
Right. What are they even going to talk about? But
their dynamic is amazing. They have such great banter. Like, their back and forth is hilarious.
He's so funny.
But it's also, they have this really deep, like, shared history, you know? Because they've lived for centuries and centuries.
Yeah.
They've seen it all.
They really have.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
That's true. That's true.
It just makes their relationship that much more special.
It really does.
And unique.
Yeah. It makes you think, like, okay, if I was a goblin, who would my Grim Reaper be? You know what I mean?
Who would you hang out with for centuries?
Yeah.
And not get sick of? Because, you got to pick the right one.
Right. That's true. That's true.
You're going to be spending a lot of time with them.
Oh, does love that.
Right.
Okay. So, moving on.
Okay.
This next one I haven't actually seen, but I've heard a lot about.
Okay.
Strong Woman Do Bong Soon.
What a great title.
What a great title, right?
Just the title alone.
I know.
You got to watch it, right?
I know, right? Okay, so this one. Superhuman strength, love triangle.
All the good stuff.
But the bromance here adds a lot.
Yeah, so it's interesting because it really challenges traditional masculinity.
Yeah, explain that.
So you have the CEO and the detective, and at first, they're rivals.
Right.
But then they become really good friends.
Okay.
And they're very supportive of each other, which is not always how, like in media, you see guys.
Oh, right.
They're always like, competing and trying to one-up each other.
Yeah.
But this is different, and I think it reflects how things are changing a little bit, in society.
Yeah.
Like, guys can be friends and be supportive and not have to always be, competing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so Prison Playbook.
Ooh, another good one.
Another good one. This one I feel like has a really unique setting.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of, like, heartwarming bromances blossom in prison.
Right. And it's so good.
It's surprisingly heartwarming.
It is. Okay.
Okay.
What I found really interesting about this one is the main bromance is between this former baseball star and then his friend, right?
Right.
And their friendship really becomes this, like, lifeline for them in prison.
Oh, absolutely. It's like because prison is such a harsh environment,
Yeah.
like you need that.
You need your person.
Right. You need your people.
You need your people.
You need that support system.
Yes.
To survive.
To survive.
Yeah. And so it's just this really beautiful reminder that, like, even in the darkest of places, you can find human connection and you can find loyalty and you can find hope.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. Okay, last but not least,
Okay.
we have True Beauty.
Okay.
Classic high school setting.
A classic.
But the bromance here is so good.
It's so good. And it's not just about, teenage antics or whatever.
Right.
It's really about self-discovery.
Yes.
And it's about acceptance, which is so important in high school.
so important,
Right.
especially in that setting, right?
Yes, exactly.
So good.
And it's really great to see these two male leads
Yeah.
who start off as rivals, by the way.
Right.
They become such good friends and they find solace in each other. They support each other
Yeah.
through all the challenges of growing up.
Exactly. It's so relatable
Yeah.
no matter what age you are. Okay, so we just explored all these different K-dramas, all these different worlds.
So good, right.
So good. But they all have this common thread.
The bromance.
The bromances. What is it about these K-drama bromances that are just...
It's like It's this universal yearning for connection, right?
Okay.
Like we all want to feel seen. We all want to feel understood.
Cool.
We all want to feel like we belong.
Yes.
And these bromances, they really highlight that,
Oh,
whether
yeah.
it's finding solace in shared experiences like in Goblin,
Right.
or challenging societal norms like in Strong Woman Do Bong Soon.
Yes.
These bromances, they resonate with us.
They do.
Because they tap into something fundamental about being human.
That is so true. So I guess that leaves us with a question.
Yeah.
Are K-dramas onto something? Like, is this global popularity of K-dramas, is it showing that, like, the rest of the world wants more of this, like, nuanced portrayal of male friendship in media? What do you think?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know, right?